downtown hardware stores, specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller and Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793. or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites? Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon bait.
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at FarmCo, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know FarmCo locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. FarmCo, feeding your future.
Eklund Tax Service, located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota, is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Cenex Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Just like our hometown Winter Warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With the full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in Winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the Winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Wow,
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?
Well, I got so tired of the pain and nearly fell. And one of my friends recommended physical therapy at Winter Physical Therapy. And you know what? My back also stopped hurting.
Huh. So how did you get started?
My doctor wrote me a referral, but that's not always needed. Turns out you always have a choice where you want to go.
So why did you choose Winter Physical Therapy?
I love to support our locally owned small businesses, and quite frankly, they give great personalized care.
Winter Physical Therapy. Exceptional care.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
No job is too big or small for the gang at H&O Electric in winter. Whether it's a simple task around the house, remodel, new addition, or new construction, we provide residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, or electrical work in winter and the surrounding area. We handle it all. Call 605-842-1117 for service or more information on your next project, big or small. H&O Electric is your authorized dealer for Trane heating systems, too. Good luck in today's event.
H&O Electric is a proud supporter of all area student athletes and activities on Live Ticket TV.
We connect people. Have been for 100 years or so. How we get that done? Well, that won't always be the same. But why we connect people? Not in a million years.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Winter National Guard Armory. Betsy Watzel for WinterWarriorsLive.com. We are bringing you boys varsity action as the Winter Warriors are home for the first time this year as they are hosting the Sully Buttes Chargers. Sully Buttes coming in today with a 1-0 record. The Winter Warriors, of course, sitting at 2-0 on the season. Sully Buttes defeated Lyman in their first game of the year, 53-43, a team that last year went 9-12 overall, only graduated one senior, Gerald. So they're a very, very, they are a very experienced team, and in that they are bringing back 11 returners from last year's team. And we've got a new producer today, so we're Levi Heenan is doing stats today. So Grandma Penny Heenan has stepped up, and we're doing a quick training here as she's going to do the production for us. We'll get you some starters here. We're going to stay here for the national anthem. Looks like winter resident Don Tuttle going to bring that to us, and then we'll be back for the starters. National anthem being brought to us by winter resident Don Tuttle. The Sully Buttes Chargers, the starters will be number 15, Wesley Whitler. He is a 6'1" junior. Number 20 will be Gavin Colson. He is a 5'9" junior. Number 23, Eli Mercer, a 6'3" senior. Number 24, Gavin Barber, a 6'1" senior. And number 32, I think that's 32, I just crossed out the number. That is Preston Kinney. Yep, 32, and he is a 6'4" senior for the Winter Warriors. you are going to have number 5, Zach Olson, the 5'8" junior. Number 13 is Aiden Schroeder, the 6' senior. Number 14, Ryder Halligan, this 5'11" senior. Number 23, Carter Craven, the 6'6" sophomore. And back in action tonight, this afternoon, number 55, Sean Hammerbeck, after missing the game against Stanley County, the 6'7" senior. Winner going to control the tip here, Gerald, and we're underway.
Yeah, and Coach Brian White definitely has a good-looking starting lineup here. It's that good mix of 3 seniors and 2 juniors is almost perfect for me, and just a good balanced height. Nobody that's going to be super tall, but just a good average height in that 6'1" to 6'3", 6'4" area. And there should be a good, solid group of athletes out there, as I know they did well in the football field again this year, as they typically do.
And I didn't get who made the first basket for winner there. I hope you did.
I didn't.
You didn't either, okay.
I was still trying to mark down the starters.
Last shot put up there by Sully Buttes was number 15. That was Whitler, and I'm sure we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight, as he, of course, Whitler, a big basketball name up in the Oneida area. And winner with the 2-0 lead, 6:58 to go here in our first quarter. Craven thought about it. Again, this is the home opener for the Winter Warriors, as Craven puts in the 2.
Yeah, Craven going to be the leading scorer in the early season for Coach Gardner, and the Warriors averaging 21.5 points a game. Is a huge contributor in every aspect of the game, but offense is definitely one of his big things. Look also for him to get some blocks going on too. He can cover all, the entire court. Here's an open look from the corner. Ryder Halligan leads the teams in 3s attempted. Missed that one though, and quickly down the court is going to be Whitler for Sully Buttes. He'll miss it, but whistle and a foul called on Sean Hammerbeck.
Again, Sean back in action. He missed the game against Stanley County with a high ankle sprain. Injured at the last play of the overtime victory over Wagner the first night of the year here a week ago Friday. And sat out the one game, and good to see the big man back. So it's 6:10 to go here in our first quarter. We're just underway. Last game before the Christmas break, and Halligan going to pick up the foul on the shot. And that is going to send number 20 to the free throw line for the Chargers. That is Gavin Colson. Yeah, again, Sully Buttes, this is only their second game. They come in with 5 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, a freshman, and 2 8th graders, and a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, wait, that's a few days away. But team last year, again, that winner kind of pretty much manhandled up in Oneida, winning at 61-25 as Colson makes both free throws. So, and in fact, the last few seasons, winner has kind of taken care of business against the Chargers. So they're coming in here wanting to beat this winner team.
Yeah, I think the last win was back in 2019 in a 6-point win for the Chargers. Yeah, 7-4 dating back to the 05-06 season. And so, yeah, Sully Buttes definitely, like you said, definitely in town to prove that the B schools can hang with the A schools, and the talents don't separate themselves by much.
So the foul was committed there, and the first free throw up and good for Craven. Are you still trying to find that bucket for me?
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will.
That foul was committed on number 32 for the Chargers. That was Kinney, and both free throws good for Carter. And winner up 6-2, 5:45 to go in our first quarter. Again, last game of the well, not last game of the year for the Winter Warriors, as they will play.
Sneak one in,
yep.
right? I think December 30th.
December 30th over in Parkston, and that shot put up and in by number 23 for the Chargers. That is Mercer, his first bucket. Yeah, they will play at the Parkston Classic. Not sure of the opponent or the time yet, but that'll be brought to you by the Trojans Live team. When we know the information, we'll get that out on our Facebook page. And, of course, the Winter Lady Warriors, Shorter might have got away with the travel.
And he did, but I think it was because of a little contact as well. So
and the missed shot by Halligan and putback by Craven is going to draw the foul. But, yeah, again, the Lady Warriors sitting at 2-1. They're off until 2 weeks from yesterday, as they will host Parkston in a doubleheader on the 3rd of January. And they'll also host Sioux Falls Christian. And it won't slow down anytime in January soon.
The first hoop was Ryder Halligan.
Oh, geez. Ryder going to get after me.
One off the glass on the left side.
Free throw good again by Craven.
Even we can use Winter Warriors Live, Betsy.
That's right.
We've got an advantage.
Checking in, number 30 is Trevin Marshall, a 5'10" senior. Again, 5 seniors on this Sully Buttes team. They only graduated 1 from last year's team that went 9-12 and bring back 5. So very deep, talented returning team, 11 returners. So a team I think that'll probably make some noise here. Of course, nice running shot put up there again by number 23, Mercer.
That winner's defense did a nice job of kind of making him alter his shot just a little bit, took away that easy angle, but still did a nice job to finish that one.
It's a trapping defense there, giving Winter fits right at the moment. Sully Buttes being coached by Brian White. He's been their coach for quite a while, being assisted by Scott Seffner. The baseline 3 for Halligan is good. Of course, Seffner, Scott's mom, Lynn daughter Seffner, Winter High School graduate. And so nice to see Scott down there. Of course, he is a Sully Buttes graduate.
Whitler just missed that one, but he was pretty close to burying it.
Yeah, that was close. Biggest lead of the game by 5. And here's Schroeder driving hard. Craven right there. Boy, he's hitting the boards hard.
And when you look at Craven, you probably don't really picture him as being a huge physical type of player. He's definitely a shooter. I mean, he's a jumper. He's a lot of things. He's a good finesse shooter at the free throw line, but that time I just liked it getting dirty down low.
We're going to have our first time out of the ball game. It looks to be a 30. We'll step away. We'll bring you a word from one of these sponsors.
Never going to change. We didn't build the communities that made South Dakota. No. We just brought them together.
Hi, this is Logan from Littow Seed, and we're excited to announce that we'll be able to offer true 0% financing on a limited number of units of corn and beans. You can lock in your corn and beans now and pay the same at delivery as cash now. With that, we have aggressively priced corn numbers that have a great track record in our area for grain and silage. This offers on a limited number of units, so act soon to lock in your 0%. We still have triticale on hand and can cover any NRCS grass project. Call Logan at 605-840-4591, 840-4591.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer.
Back at the Winter Armory as our first time out of the ball game called. As Carter Craven at that free throw line. Carter so far, don't want to jinx him. He's 5 for 5 from the free throw line.
Well, and just in 2 games, a 93% free throw shooter. That's the good news for the Warriors because he's going to take a lot of shots. He's going to end up at the foul line a lot. And he's been, even from a younger standpoint, only a sophomore, he's been a good free throw shooter that hasn't went away from his game at all.
And, one of them players that puts a ton of work in the summer. Does a lot of playing with traveling teams. And I know this summer he was all over, not just South Dakota, but all over the United States playing on his traveling team. So, and of course, he's been on the teams since an 8th grader. So, one that Coach Gardner's going to rely on for a couple years to come, and the runner won't go, but a foul going to be called. As drawing the foul, number 15 is Wesley Whitler.
And so far, Sully Buttes, we've seen him, take some perimeter shots, but we've seen him attack the basket a lot, and they've drawn a few fouls here already. Just keep up being that aggressive play, trying to hang with the Warriors.
That foul was called on Zach Olson of the Warriors. First free throw for Whitler is good.
Player checks out as Heath comes in.
Seth Heath, the transfer from Colome for the Winter Warriors. We're number 20. Oh, first free throw missed. I almost said they were perfect. I didn't even jinx them, but yeah, good to have Seth out there. Seth was a huge contributor on that state championship football team for the Winter Warriors. And that one's going to be knocked out of bounds from behind.
And when I had asked him directly after that game, by about half an hour, if you're looking forward to basketball season, and he kind of gave me the, not sure. His dad told me no. And I thought, I hope you're joking. But, I mean, I couldn't really tell. Like, his dad had me convinced no.
Yeah.
and Seth's like, we'll see. And I don't know if that was like I'm going to do it. Dad just doesn't know what it was. But, yeah, we're really happy to see him out on the hardwood for the Warriors as well.
Number 10, Jet Yackley, a freshman for Oneida, has checked her, or Sully Buttes, excuse me. That one may not stay here with the Warriors, but I know talking to assistant coach Blake Tiedemann, he said that this Yackley kid, Jet, is going to be one to watch over the next several years. Of course, his son, Jalen, on the varsity, plays a lot of summer ball and gets to play, I think he said, against Jet quite a bit. And he said he's definitely one to watch for the Sully Buttes team. 4 on the shot clock. Winner's going to have to put it up. Craven with the long 3 off the iron. And Olson almost came down with it. Yackley gets his first rebound. Whoa, that's what you call, yes.
I said you're going to see points and blocks from Craven, and that was a hard slap.
That was
of the ball.
He could have been playing volleyball on that one.
Yeah.
That was a kill. So no points given up with 2:44 to go in our quarter, excuse me. Winner up 13-7. Oh, nice feed underneath.
No wasted movement that time by Heath. He says, you got to give me that.
Yeah.
Hammerbeck
Like,
doesn't miss too many like
no.
that. But
I think maybe he was expecting a foul, and of course Hammerbeck, coming off that ankle injury. He's laughing down there. He knows he missed an easy one. Checking back in for the Chargers is Colson and Mercer, along with number 32 checking back in, Kinney. So we have 2:29 to go, our first quarter. New shot clock for the Chargers.
Barber, Marshall, and Westfall all come out with those replacements.
Winner has 3 team fouls, Sully Buttes with 4, and there's going to be a blocking foul again on Heath, and he's going to pick up his second one here quickly.
And that's tough.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, definitely contact there, but he's moving the feet. He's trying to play good defense, just caught.
Landon Calhoun, number 21, going to check in for Winner, the 5'11" senior. As he'll come in for Heath. And at the free throw line is Whitler. His second free throw of the day. He's 2 of 3 from the line, and again, Heath will come right back out. So far, Seth hasn't put up a lot of points for the Warriors, but plays some very good defense, unfortunately, there, just like you said, Gerald, just moving the feet and little contact as Whitler makes both free throws.
Yeah, and the points, it's hard to say. The season's really young. I mean, situations might change, things might develop. I really think a lot of the scoring is obviously going to come from the most obvious, and Hammerbeck, Craven, and even Halligan really as a senior. I see a lot of the offense just coming that way, but he'll definitely be a complimentary player and a good defensive player.
This time the big man, Hammerbeck, gets the bucket, his first points of the game, and draws the foul. He'll get the old-fashioned 3-point attempt with 2:03 to go in our first quarter. Foul is called on number 20. They haven't changed. Oh, no, excuse me, 23. As the free throw good for Sean.
Sean shot 80% in that first game against Wagner.
And that was Eli Mercer's second foul for Sully Buttes. So with under 2 minutes to go, Winner up by 7 here. Shot put up, off balance shot, and the rebound comes down to Zach Olson. Was looking to run there for a second, but being guarded.
Olson might have got away with a little bit of a push off.
Yeah. Yackley all over him down there.
I was going to say, I know what that's like.
Yeah.
You want to get that separation. How about that?
Oh, what a beautiful shot by Halligan there.
That's worth a high five.
Let's see if we can catch that on there it is, on our Agramax instant replay. Nice little alley-oop underneath, reverse shot, and Ryder puts it up and in for the old-fashioned 3-point attempt.
Definitely worth another look.
And the free throw good. So Ryder with 8 points here in this first quarter. Minute 30 to go. Winner up by 10. Good defense here by the Warriors down here. Really. Oh, another block. That's a second block for Craven.
He averages 3 a game in his first 2 games. You can see why. We got 2 already here.
And we're only in the first quarter. And there he gets the rebound. Almost gets fouled, but comes away with it. Them long, lanky arms. Quickly to Halligan, and off the glass and in. Craven doing it all right now. Gets the block, the rebound, the assist. Nice ball movement by the Winter Warriors there.
Coach White going to go to his bench. He's going to bring back Westfall. Not happy with Halligan beating him twice underneath the hoop.
And Whitler with the air ball, and easy rebound for Zach Olson. 42 seconds to go in our first quarter here. Winner up by 12. Craven thought about it. Why not? Inside that lane. Oh, just won't go.
robbed him of a rebound, though. I thought double bounce, timing of your jump's never going to be right.
See if Oneida, I keep on saying Oneida, which they are the town of Oneida,
Yeah, so
one of the towns.
Totally incorrect
no.
there, just not the name of the school.
No, Sully Buttes, excuse me there. And that shot going to be put up and missed by Marshall, and Winter has a chance for the last points of the quarter, 10 seconds to go. Calhoun back to Olsen, top of the key. Calhoun going to drive around. Here's the big man with the three. Why not? Oh, just off the iron, and that's how quarter number one's going to end. The Winter Warriors leading it 21-9. We're going to step away for 60 seconds, bring you a word from a couple of these sponsors, and be back for second quarter action.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Unbelievable amount of devastation. I've never seen anything like it.
We had a beautiful barn that was gone in 20 minutes.
Welcome back to
Farm
the Meyer
Bureau
Ag
stepped up
Press
right
Box.
away and
Contact
said, hey,
Trace
you
Meyer,
we'll be
your
there
Beck's
for you.
hybrid seed
We
dealer,
were
and
taken
see
care
how
of.
Meyer Ag can
Now
make
we
every
could get
acre
on to
count for you.
repairing and rebuilding.
I tell everybody about Farm Bureau.
We're fortunate to say we have good coverage with good people doing it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Rocky Newenhouse in Corsica.
Welcome
Mitchell
back
and Hero
to the
at
Meyer Ag Press Box.
605-946-5606.
Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how
At
Meyer
American
Ag can
Family
make every
Insurance,
acre
we help
count for
protect
you.
what you've achieved so you can fearlessly go after your dreams. For auto, home, business, and life, contact us today. American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance, Life Mutual, Standard of Ohio and Wisconsin Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin, 53783.
Schrader to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Second quarter action going to start here with the Chargers having the offensive possession.
I'm just impressed by Grandma Penny. I mean,
yeah.
I've been around this stuff for several years, and I've never once even thought about wanting to sit behind that computer screen. Here she is. Sure, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Just amazing.
Well, I told Levi. Hey, Levi was down. He's down there taking stats, and when I walked down there to get starters, he's looking up here like, really? Grandma's helping? I said, you lost your job, young man. No. And the nice putback up and in by number 24, I believe that was. His first points. And that is Gavin Barber. There are two Barbers on the team. Here's Halligan for the three. Off iron, put back. And right now, no answer for Craven for the...
Well, and it's hard because, like I said, he really is just in every aspect of the game. He's going to block shots. He's going to rebound. He's going to drive to the hoop. He's going to shoot threes. He's going to get you from the free throw line. He's going to pass the ball and distribute it. He's not afraid to... A couple bodies hit the ground pretty hard there for the Sully Beach Chargers. But yeah, Craven, he's just a terror. I mean, he can really do it all, and he will do it all. He's comfortable with it all, and it's tough. You can't really key on any one thing with him.
Yeah, and again, he's one of those, him and Jalen Tiedemann, we'll probably maybe see Jalen later in the game, but two young men that just live on the basketball court almost 365 days a year, you can almost bet.
It's a family thing for the Cravens, and Tiedemann's really the same way. His dad, I graduated with Blake.
Yep.
Excellent basketball player back in the early 2000s, and assistant coach this year. But yeah, Jalen just a freshman, so that's probably the only reason you might not see more of him on this year's team, but you will see him for sure.
And Coach White not happy with the way this quarter is starting. We're a minute and a half in. Winter had about 8 offensive rebounds in that possession, finally a bucket. We're going to step away. We've got a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute.
In Control, located in Winter, is available for all your electrical service needs. With close to 40 years of experience, Brian and his crew can take care of all your electrical projects, residential or commercial. Schrader Electric works with new construction, remodels, and new additions. Call Brian at 605-840-8913 to get a quote or schedule your next electrical service. Schrader Electric and Control is a proud sponsor of the schools on the Live Ticket Network.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. so farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back here at the Winter Armory, the Winter Warriors lead at 25-11. Minute and a half gone here in our second quarter. Winter with a lot of offensive rebounds in that last possession. That's what Coach White not happy about down there. As Winter finally came in with the bucket, Craven with another point for the Warriors.
Yeah, in a game that you're trailing by double digits, early in the second period, you don't want to be getting outworked that hard on the giving up that many offensive chances for a team that's got you pinned down right now. There's a foul, the whistle and a foul. We'll have an inbounds coming here from the Chargers.
Checking back in, number 30, Trevin Marshall, senior. And foul was called on Landon Calhoun, his first. The Winter Warrior Wrestling Team, Winter Area Wrestling Team, over in Valentine today. That can be seen if you go on to strive.tv and look for Valentine, Nebraska. We also have it embedded on the live ticket main homepage. And I believe it's also embedded on the Winter Warriors homepage. So wrestlers down in Valentine today, wishing them luck. And there's a steal by Whitler.
I think Calhoun is trying to bounce pass it down
to
Schroeder.
Great no-look pass and the finish on the other end. Basket for Colson.
Yeah, Colson stayed patient. That time it paid off and not go up too quickly. Just let the defense pass you by and get the easy one.
Hammerbeck back to Halligan. Boy, I tell you what, Yackley, he is a heck of a defender. You can't get away from him. He's like glue on you when he's got you. Uh-oh, there's another turnover by Winter. And Yackley going to get his first points.
Give up the hoop.
Yeah.
I don't mind that
Yeah.
By Schroeder. You just do what you can without fouling and hope that he might miss the easy one, but he didn't.
Good timeout called by Coach White as the Chargers have responded nicely, and somehow Hammerbeck comes away with it. Thought we might have a tie-up, but.
And I think had Whitler not fell to the ground and lost the ball, I think it definitely would have been, but I think they just felt like it wasn't quite long enough before he lost control of the ball.
Yep, instead the foul going to be called as that'll send Hammerbeck to the free throw line. And the foul was called on Gavin Barber. Free throw good for Hammerbeck. That's his fourth point. So we see Jackson Bachman checking in for the first time for Winter, the 5'7" senior, and Zach Olson checking back in. Also number 11 checking in for the Chargers, Tegan Westfall, a 5'8" senior. So both coaches going deep on the benches.
And no doubt he wants fresh legs and lungs, but also the defensive, skills of Bachman especially. He's going to be fast and aggressive on defense. We set up here after the made free throw.
Coach Gardner trying to talk the referee into saying, no, that's Winter's ball, but hit last touch by Aiden Schroeder.
He's still got the suit jacket on, though. He's not going to get too worked up yet.
Yeah, that thing usually comes off in the first quarter, but still on here. With
a warm day outside.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside after the last couple windy days. Not as bad as it was on Thursday, at least. Shot put up short, and Craven going to come out with it, and he's also going to draw the foul. So 4:55 to go in our first half. That's the second team foul here of the second quarter by Sully Buttes.
And that time,
go ahead, Gerald.
Colson had that, that brief open look from straightaway three-point, decided not to, just took that dribble a step over, and then maybe just should have took that three-pointer as it turned out as he missed short.
And that was Westfall who had the foul. Here's Aiden Schroeder for three. Oh, I thought it was in, but the offensive putback short. And, oh, my goodness. Wow. Winter can't buy a bucket under there. 3 opportunities, and then Bachman going to pick up the foul, hustling after the rebound.
And offensive boards are nice, but when you don't get the finish, they don't mean as much. And that's kind of crazy that if you're going to tell me that Carter Craven and Sean Hammerbeck are each going to miss a give-me there after a good rebound that they made, I'd probably call you something.
Say something's wrong with you, yeah. So 4:22 to go in our first half. If you're just joining us, the Warriors led it 21-9 to end the first quarter. And now lead it 27-15. Been a pretty fast physical game. There's another block for Craven. That's his third of the ball game so far. But the offensive rebound and putback by Westfall cuts the lead to 10. And some good defense, sticky defense by the Chargers. And that one gonna be knocked away. Bachman wisely lets it go out of bounds.
Yeah, Whitler stuck his hand out there and deflected the pass.
As Halligan checking back in for Winter, along with Kinney for the Chargers. So again, both coaches trying to keep some fresh legs out there. It's been pretty fast paced, been physical, a lot of tough defense. Sully Buttes 1-0 on the season, the Warriors 2-0. Having beat Wagner in overtime, and Craven again pushing his way in, and then beating Sully Buttes on Tuesday.
Whitler got a little bit greedy there, I think, and he was going to go around and try to make the steal, and in doing that, he opened up the basket, and all that he had to do was turn around, and he was there.
Good defense here by Halligan, all over Whitler down there. Now Coach White pulls it back out. 20 on the shot clock, wants to reset the offense here. Good ball movement on the outside of that perimeter. Winter making Sully Buttes keep it on the outside. Now 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westfall, and he drains it.
Showing some range.
Yeah.
Solid 3-4 feet outside of the arc.
Just coming off the bench. Lead cut to 9. Winter quickly down the court. Oh, well, Winter got lucky there. I thought that'd be intercepted for sure. Good, strong man-to-man defense here by the Chargers. Tell ya. They are tough. Hammerbeck has to run that pass down.
So
14.
That's just throwing it up knowing you got the size
right.
of Hammerbeck over there. That was not a great
Ooh.
pass, but.
Rattles in and out for Halligan, and right now the Warriors having troubles finding the hoop, and that's going to be a blocking foul on Zach Olson.
And Olson was there all day, but as he moved to keep playing a little defense there, he got run over and commits the block.
So he commits the foul, and that sends number 20, Colson, to the free throw line. And he misses the first. He was 2 for 2 from his last trip, as Whitler's going to come out and catch a break. And Trevor Marshall back in. 2.5 to go here in our first half. Second free throw bounces in for Colson. He's got 5 on the afternoon. Kind of weird to say afternoon. Here, not even 2 o'clock yet on a Saturday for Christmas. And they're going to say that ball is kicked. No, they're going to say foul. They're going to get Westfall on that one. And that's his second off the bench here. So lead's been cut to 8. Winner looking for a bucket here. Schroeder on the inbounds pass to him, won't go, and a defensive rebound. Here comes Sully Buttes. Chance to cut into the lead. And another block. Oh, this one they're going to get him on the foul. Thought Craven had his 4th block of the afternoon, but instead he's going to commit the foul. And that'll send Westfall to that free throw line. First free throw, nothing but net. Barber and Whitler checking back in for the Chargers. Gerald, I found it's just easy to say Chargers than Sully Buttes because I keep saying Oneida anyway. So.
I mean, at least it's a non-offensive thing.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Because it's Oneida, Agar, and one other little town up in that area, as both free throws are good for Westfall. Lady Warriors, we were up in Oneida earlier this fall, Jody and I, as the Lady Warriors had Sully Buttes on their schedule this year in volleyball, first time. And they're going to get Hammerbeck over the back, and like right now, Winter can't buy a bucket. Minute 56 to go, and the Chargers have a chance to cut this down to possibly a 4-point lead. And that's the 5th foul on Winter, so it's going to be free throws for the next 2 minutes.
Second on Hammerbeck.
Yeah,
those rebounds are always so tough, and it's tempting when you are that tall and physically dominant down there. You know, it's very possible to get those rebounds, but they seldom look clean,
right,
even if they are, and oftentimes you're going to get that pushing foul called on you. That time, yeah, a little contact there. Sean, it looked like he was definitely trying to avoid contact, but just gets the call.
Whitler short on that free throw. Disappointed with himself. He knew as soon as it left his hand. Of course, Whitler, a huge basketball name up in that area. Second free throw good.
The Warriors have kind of been stuck on 29 for a little while, and the Chargers have climbed their way right back into a very competitive game here.
Leads only 5. Halligan on the baseline, pushes it back out, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Winter with 1:42 to go in the half. Again, our next action here at the Winter Armory will be on January 3rd. The doubleheader with Parkston coming to town. Boys and girls action. Shot up by Craven. Boy, Winter needed that shot.
He didn't catch it cleanly. It was kind of a close pass from Hammerbeck, and in three other bodies around him, and he's able to finish.
And Coach Gardner wants to call timeout. Just at 30. We'll be back after word from one of these sponsors.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance, we know you have a lot of options, but it can be hard to find an honest, reliable auto repair shop. That's where we come in, Hometown Automotive, committed to providing our customers with honest, quality service at a reasonable price. We use years of training and experience to provide you with the best car care possible. Hometown does oil changes, tune-ups, and computer diagnostics. We sell tires, batteries, and Schaefer products. We install engines, trannies, starters, water pumps, brakes, and much more. Call us at 842-1722 and let our experience be your advantage.
Computers and to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
31-24 our score here with 1:32 to go in the first half. Seth Heath going to come back out for Winter. He's got those 2 fouls. Chargers going to walk it up here, hanging around. Winter kind of had a 12-point lead at the end of that first quarter, and you thought, okay, they might blow this open, but actually they had a 14-point lead just at the start of the second quarter as the 3 is good for Sully Buttes. That was number 20, Colson, and Coach White called an early timeout, and that's the second quarter, and his team has responded nicely, and there's a turnover. No, going to stay with the Warriors. Winter catches a break, but that was close.
Sometimes you clap for a turnover, sometimes you just clap for good defense.
Right.
And that time it was just good defense, but yeah, we're fortunate to maintain possession here with 1:02 to go.
William Jorgensen was in the ball game there for Winter, the 6'2" sophomore. He comes right back out as Olson checks in for him. So 55 seconds to go in our first half. It's been a fun one, competitive, and Craven gonna draw the foul.
Marshall did not think so.
No, he thought it was a jump ball. Tried to talk the referee into saying, no, it was a jump ball, but would have been Winter's ball anyway. It's possession arrow is toward Winners. So first free throw up and good for Craven. I have Craven with 17 points here in this first half. I know he had 19 against us. Stanley County the other night.
Yeah, I say 21.5 points on the season average per game in the first 2 games, and he's already there right now in the half of basketball here.
Lead is 6 with 47 seconds to go. Sully Buttes will have to put up a shot. 27 on the shot clock. Thought Colson he's going to take the shorter shot. That one, another block by Craven. That's 4 blocks here alone in the first half.
He didn't get much of that ball that time. I thought he was almost going to miss or maybe commit the foul, but it's impressive.
Would have liked to seen Halligan maybe not take that shot. Maybe take some more time off the clock.
Yeah,
but
no reason to shoot that with 23 seconds left and a dead shot clock. You want to get a quality possession there. At least get your teammates back down to help you.
Got to be careful not to pick up a foul here and we got a timeout going to be called by Coach White as he sees his team in trouble.
Yeah, defense forced that timeout for sure.
Only a 30-second timeout. We'll bring you a word from one of these sponsors to be back for the conclusion of the first half.
Located at 27786 311th Avenue is obviously your computer sales and repair in winter. To the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer. Your is so much other than you can imagine. We are your local outlet for Winter Warriors sports apparel. We do screen printing and embroidery for your purple and gold attire. Stop in and check out all our gear on hand for you to wear at the next game. Call us at 842-9057 and see how we can design your company logo on all types of clothing. And remember, thanks for keeping it local. Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
8.8 seconds to go here in the first half. Coach White calls a timeout there as his team is a little kind of trapped there at the half court. Plus, you can set up a play here with 8 seconds to go, and you can't take the timeouts with you, so why not? And backcourt pass going to be run down by Yackley. 7 seconds to go. Whitler going to put up the long three. Off the iron. Yep.
What they wanted, but.
And that'll be our halftime score as it's Winter leading 33-27 going into intermission. We're going to step away for about 9 minutes, bring you word from our wonderful sponsors, and then be back for the second half action.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Shirley's Diner is located at 142 East 2nd Street in Winters, South Dakota. Come meet Martha 1 and Martha 2 and their friendly, courteous staff. Shirley's Diner is open 7 days a week from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Breakfast is served all day, and check out the Shirley's Diner Facebook page for all their daily lunch specials. All meals are made fresh and homemade every day. If you can't make it to the diner, they'll deliver. Just call 605-842-3903. Shirley's Diner serves customers from near and far and are a proud supporter of all school activities on Sports Ticket Live. It's easy to remember. There's nothing finer than Shirley's Diner.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Shop local with Burke, Gregory, and Winter Building Centers. Your hometown hardware stores specializing in everything from finding the right drill bit to building your dream home. The crews at the building centers take pride in customer service and are always available to help with any project, big or small. They offer top-of-the-line flooring and cabinetry, a large inventory of rental items, quality Pittsburgh paint, and so much more. Follow them on Facebook or shop online anytime at buildingcentersd.com.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
Ask Miller & Associates in Platte, South Dakota, if auto owners make sense for you.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Meyer Ag is your Beck's Hybrids seed dealer located in Winters, South Dakota. Meyer Ag is a family-owned company specializing in seed consulting and zone-based variable rate that services South Central South Dakota. Contact Trace Meyer at 605-842-5458 to learn more about Beck's Hybrids and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you. Meyer Ag in Winters, South Dakota is a proud supporter of all youth athletics and activities.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Fort Randall Federal Credit Union is here for you across Southeast and Central South Dakota. As a member of your credit union, you can take advantage of many ways to manage your money. They offer many different accounts to help suit your needs with your savings. Nobody likes wasting money on high interest rates, and neither do they. At Fort Randall FCU, they have all types of loans available to help you manage your finances. With locations in Wagner and Platte, Fort Randall FCU is ready for any needs you may have.
Honesty. We try to be honest about everything, and if there's a problem, we try to fix it. We've kept the family name going for 75 years. I think that's something to be very proud of. I'm Mike Weeman from Weeman Land and Auction out of Marion, South Dakota. And my middle name is Earl. I'm named after my grandfather. And being an auctioneer isn't all about how fast you are or how good your chant is. It's how the people appreciate your name and accept your name. He told me that once. So that's one that I hold pretty close. He'd be proud, I think.
In a world that's always moving, your journey matters. And at Iverson Auto Group, we're here to get you on the road with a great selection of new and used vehicles and trailers, and keep you on the road with top-notch service, maintenance, and support. Every mile of your journey, the experienced team at Iverson Auto in Mitchell and Huron are here to help. Visit us in Mitchell and Huron or start your search at iversonauto.com to begin your journey today.
Winter Dental, located at 911 Golden Prairie Drive, is proud to provide Winter and the surrounding area with high-quality, high-tech, patient-centered dentistry. Dr. Brad and the entire staff, including hygienists Michaela Smith and Sierra Hansen, are honored to have the opportunity to serve the good people of Winter and the surrounding area with gentle, compassionate, and high-quality dental services. For information on all the services they can provide you or to make an appointment, please call 605-842-1793. or go to winterdentalclinic.com.
Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design has been a family-owned business since 1988. Rob and his family specialize in every aspect of your outdoor landscaping for home and business. With service in over 20 South Central South Dakota towns, Rob Curtis can help you make one of the best investments of your life. Talk to the pros about a new landscape for your home or business today. Rob Curtis Landscaping, where quality is predictable. That's Rob Curtis Landscaping and Design.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Mead Lumber is 100% employee-owned. Mead Lumber is your source for building materials. Whether your plans are for new construction or updating your existing home or barn, Mead Lumber provides the know-how and the materials you need. Lumber, steel, roofing, siding, drywall, windows, doors, and so much more. Start to finish, Mead Lumber has what you need and want for your project. Mead Lumber is your hometown lumber yard. Stop in and see what Mead can do for you. 102 North Main Street in Winter.
The Insurance Center in Winter is an independent insurance agency affiliated with many fine companies representing all types of insurance. They're able to provide you with a no-obligation comparison of your auto, home, business, crop, farm, life, and health insurance needs. Since they have access to so many companies, they have the ability to offer you the best possible coverages at the most competitive rates. For all of your insurance needs, it's the Insurance Center in Winter, White River, Platte, Burke, and Valentine.
Stop by your hometown grocer, County Fair, now in Winter and Platte. Same friendly faces with a brand new name. County Fair is a fourth-generation family-owned business based in South Dakota. They offer friendly service and the freshest food at great prices. County Fair carries premium certified Angus beef, locally grown produce, and much more. Shop County Fair in Winter and Platte, the friendliest store in town.
Do you have a pest problem? Got bats, ants, termites?
Family owned and operated, Olson's Pest Technicians have had over 50 years experience taking care of pest problems in places across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa. Utilizing brilliant methods such as Centricon-based
Explore the 2023 Lincoln Navigator at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Every time you approach your Lincoln, you'll receive a re-carpet welcome. Twin turbocharged 3.5 V6 engine with auto start-stop technology, you'll travel confidently with technology that meets all your needs. Now you can get the 2023 Navigator for 5.9% at 72 months. Stop in to see the full vehicle lineup at Capital City Ford in Lincoln. Capital City Ford in Pierce, South Dakota.
The right nutrition, animal health, and record management is key to having a profitable cattle program. That's why you want to work with the people at Farmco, who will take the time to learn your operation and help you grow your business. We are your full-service agriculture provider of feed, seed, animal health, farm, and ranching equipment built on terrific service. Get to know Farmco locally owned and serving you in Chamberlain, Platte, Winter, and east of Kimball at the Paragon. Visit us online at farmcosd.com. Farmco, feeding your future.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Welcome back to the Winter Armory second half action. About to get underway here. Quickly, some stats for both teams. These are just point totals. I need to start keeping track of rebounds and turnovers, but it's early season. For the Sully Buttes Chargers, Yackley with a bucket, Westfall with 7 points off the bench, Whitler with 4, Colson with 9, Mercer with 4, and Barber with 2. That would be Gavin Barber to round out the scoring. For the Chargers for Winter, only 3 players in the scoring column. Ryder Halligan with 10, Craven leading all scorers with 18 points, and Sean Hammerbeck with 5. Craven also with 4 blocks there in that first half.
That's not really that unusual, Betsy. The first couple of games, there hasn't been too many scorers for the Warriors. It's all been funneled in by about 5 players, mostly 2 of them.
And transition bucket after the missed shot by Winter. Colson puts up his 11th point. And just like that, lead is back down to 4. Winter was outscored in that second quarter, 18-12 by the Chargers. So credit them being down big. Oh. Too strong by Schroeder, but the putback by Carter Craven for the Warriors, and he's got 20 on the afternoon. Just underway here. Winter 2-0. Sully Buttes 1-0 on the season. These two teams do have some common opponents. Of course, Lyman was Sully Buttes' first game of the year. Winter will see Lyman in, I believe, in January. Runner no good. And the Schroeder pulls down the rebound. I know there's a couple other common opponents. I'll bring those up here on my phone. Oh, nice bounce pass. Schroeder with the assist. And Craven going to draw the foul. So, yeah, you look at common opponents. Sully Buttes will play Stanley County. Of course, Winter will play Lyman on January 21st. Both teams will play Miller. And both teams will play Mobridge Pollock in February. So, I believe Sully Buttes, of course, they're in region
6B.
6B. I was going to say 4, but I didn't think that was right. Craven, what a game he's having. Got him with 21 points. So lead back up to 9, 6:36 to go in our third quarter. A lot of movement of the ball going here. Here's Whitler, jump shot in the middle, and he's going to draw the foul, get the bucket, and the old-fashioned three-point attempt. That's his first field goal of the game. His 4 points have come from the charity stripe. And foul was called on Craven, I believe.
Big hop in the lane with the power of that jump stop, though.
And the free throw good for Whitler. Give him 7 now on the afternoon. See some full court man-to-man defense here by Sully Buttes. I tell you what, they are a very good defensive team. They only gave up, I think, 43 points to Lyman. And Craven again, boy, no answer for him by the Chargers.
Kind of, I think, was hoping that he would make a move like that. As he fed him the ball, he kind of knew it was a high percentage situation down there at that point.
Give the sophomore 27 on the, let's see, 25, excuse me, on the afternoon, and we're only 2 minutes into this third quarter. Whitler, he's not going to put a lot of shots up against Hammerbeck there. 3 no good, and Hammerbeck with the rebound. 3 was put up by Eli Mercer. Halligan out on the left wing, going to put up a baseline shot, won't go. And Mercer with the rebound. Again, you can catch the winter area wrestlers in Valentine, and that's going to be a charging foul on number 22, I think they said. There's no 22. 32. That's his third. That is on Preston Kinney. Again, the winter wrestlers down in Valentine today wrestling. You can catch that. Go to the live ticket homepage. That video player is embedded there. It's on Strive TV that Valentine uses for their live streams. Winter wrestlers, of course, had that big tournament up in Rapid last weekend. That's a tough tournament. Had a champion, though, in the Young Robins at 106 pounds, I believe, was the champion. And I know we had a champion in the JV division in Evan Bartles. So that's a tough tournament. I think 40-some teams.
Yeah, it's a big tournament, a lot of schools.
Big schools, too.
Yep.
So the Warriors out to winter area wrestlers out to impressive start. Always have good seasons. So 10 on the shot clock here. Olsen dribbling around, gets it to Schroeder. Now here's Hammerbeck for 3 from the baseline. No good, but again, another offensive putback. Craven 2 offensive rebounds just on that possession. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called here by the Warriors. We'll take it also. We'll be back after a word from one of these sponsors.
Service located at 323 Main Street in Gregory, South Dakota is available for all your tax preparations. Mark Eklund has been a staple in the Gregory community for many years and wants to help you and your business have success by specializing in all types of bookkeeping. Eklund Tax can take care of any agricultural, retail, or personal bookkeeping or tax preparation. Call Mark at Eklund Tax today at 605-835-9665.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at the Winter Armory, 4:44 to go here in our third quarter. 42-32 lead. Winter led 21-9 after the first. Outscored in that second quarter, but took the lead into halftime 33-27 and now lead it 42-32. Not quite halfway through the third quarter here. Bringing the ball up here for Sully Buttes, Gavin Colson. Whitler going to lose the ball, but there's a reason he lost. He got fouled there by Aiden Schroeder. That'll be Winter's second team foul of the quarter, and Schroeder's first.
Nice job denying the inbound. They're going to have to force the safety outlet pass.
Here's Whitler going to dribble in the lane and try to get it down low.
Off Heath. He's frustrated. Like, that wasn't what I wanted to grab. But
Gavin Barber says thank you for hitting that out of bounds. As number 23 checking back in, Eli Mercer come in for Westfall. Westfall did a nice job in that second quarter coming off the bench with 7 points. Oh, nice read by Heath. And Seth Heath gonna not get the bucket, but not a bad foul there by Whitler.
No,
Make Heath earn it the hard way.
Yep.
That's Whitler's second foul. So Seth Heath, the junior transfer from Colome, gonna get a chance here. First point, or first free throw, no good. Zach Olsen going to come back in. Craven going to sit down for probably not very long. So Seth's second free throw here. And that one good. So Seth with his first points of the afternoon. Yeah, almost got his second steal.
That would have been nice in the backcourt.
And driving hard to the lane, but no good. Fight for the offensive rebound. Actually gets pulled down by Schroeder. It was Marshall who had missed it, and then the ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with the Warriors with exactly 4 minutes to go in our third quarter. Both teams doing a lot of substituting here. Preston Kinney back in here for the Chargers. Zach Olson going to bring it up for Winter here.
Schroeder wisely stays with him. It's a defense of the Chargers at times. Doesn't offer a whole lot.
Again, this is the home opener for the Winter Warriors. They had their first 2 games of the year on the road. Team that went 17-5 last year and kind of disappointing end of their season, losing to Lakota Tech in the Sodak 16. Kind of an upset. Missed shot by Olson, but the putback no good by Halligan there. Of course, Winter only graduated 3 last year, so they bring back a lot of returners too. And team that I know has some high expectations this year. And big goal to obviously win their region, stay top of the region. Going to be tough with a very good Pine Ridge team and a very good St. Francis team. Those two battled in the.
I say St. Francis, I think definitely an improved team.
Yeah, they're very good, but kind of got knocked down their pedestal a little bit as they got kind of manhandled by the Pine Ridge Thorpes at the LNI here the other day, and Pine Ridge team with Marvin Richards. Oh my goodness, that is going to be a tough team in Region 7A.
Heath gets his shot blocked out of bounds by Whitler.
So the road to the state tournament for Winter going to be very tough this year, as Region 7A is going to be super tough. But you know, Winter's got some tough games coming up. Some of the opponents we're hearing that they could play in some of these classics only makes you better. Here's Halligan for 3, nails it.
Just on cue, I was going to talk about one area of the Winter's game. The three-point percentage is dreadful. It was 19% coming into today, and it hasn't been probably any much better than that today. One area of things, if you're gonna keep shooting them up, which you never like to see an individual or a team stop doing something, because you know you always want to just stay with it, keep at it. It'll come around, but you got to be careful how many of those you shoot if you're not going to make any more than that. Three-pointers are oftentimes hard to rebound as well, and just can really change a game if you're getting a cold night of shooting.
Yeah, I think against Wagner, Winter was like 3 of 28 or something from the three-point line. Nice move inside as Halligan, he has 15 now on the afternoon.
Nobody to stop ball. You think he made that a little tougher than he had to. We saw Craven there. He knows I don't want to get blocked here, but it's kind of a little up and under shot and made that one a little tougher than I think he had to.
Yeah, and Whitler's thinking the same thing, man. I made that a lot tougher, and that young man's played a lot of basketball for this Sully Buttes program. I think he was starting maybe as an 8th grader. So that's the one he's thinking, oh, I need that one back. But so 1:47 to go in our third quarter. Warriors up by 14. That's matches their biggest lead of the day. Good defense again here by Sully Buttes. 20 on the shot clock. Plenty of time. Halligan low. That's not a pass you really want to make. This one, Whitler, I'm going to do it just the old-fashioned way and lay it up in like I should. Whitler's coming around here.
Not going to get called.
He's got 11 now here. 7 in the third quarter. So 1:13 to go in the quarter. Long cross-court pass again. Here's Schroeder.
How about a lane for Schroeder?
Nobody's stopping him. Why not? Exactly.
Come on down.
Aiden's first bucket of the day. Well, a few more Warriors getting in the scoring column here. Halligan doing a nice job cutting the baseline off there from Westfall. 52 seconds to go. And nice shot. Craven can play DB.
And takes a foul before the shot. Nope, they're gonna give him the shot.
Yeah.
Took one off the face. That's what I mean. Craven, some players are gonna get the ball. They might get a steal, they might get a rebound, but they're not a threat to just take off and go with the ball and beach down the court, but he is.
Yes.
And that's just another tool in his arsenal of weapons that he can grab the ball and just go with it. And that time he stole it from, the length of the court and took it down there. And
28 on the afternoon here for the young sophomore for Winter. A lot of that coming from the free throw line too. So what was that final SDSU-NDSU game?
28-21.
So SDSU
2
will...
losses for the Bison
Yep,
in the Fargo Dome. That's tough for any Jackrabbit fan, especially one that sends you home instead of packing to Frisco.
Well, and back-to-back national champions, too.
Yeah,
so we will have a new champion.
Chance for a three-peat. Now it's up to the Yotes or the Bobcats of Montana State to...
Craven might have got away with the travel there. Missed the shot, and 18 seconds to go in the quarter. Things getting a little sloppy here. Oh, and Halligan going to pick up the foul. That will be Winter's 4th team foul in the quarter. It's been a fairly clean game. And there in the second quarter, Sully Buttes was shooting free throws with Winter having committed over 5 fouls. But yeah, and a tough, nice job by Craven. Tough loss by the Nebraska volleyball team the other night to end their chances for a national championship after having a 2-0 lead. They let that match slip away from them. And the and one, boy.
1.3 seconds left on the clock. You just see Craven get a steal out near midcourt, takes it down, finishes it off strong, and then you're looking to close out with some good defense, but you give up too much territory and not enough time, and then had a chance maybe there to take a charge, but instead commits the foul, and it's an and one.
And Whitler gets the old-fashioned 3. That young man having a heck of a quarter. He's got 10 just in the quarter. Oh! And long 3-point shot put up by Halligan, no good. And our quarter ends 53-41. We'll step away. We'll be back in 1 minute for 4th quarter action.
Hello, this is Charlie Grossberg from Grossberg Implement. I'd like to take a moment to extend a warm and heartfelt Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all our loyal customers, hardworking employees, and the incredible community of Winter and the surrounding areas. From our family to yours, may your holiday season be filled with warmth and love of family and friends. Thank you for your continued trust and support. We look forward to serving you in 2025 and beyond.
When the world feels big, a small note can mean everything. Find mental health support at sdbehavioralhealth.gov.
There's a lot of uncertainties in farming and ranching today, but one thing is certain. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell are your crop and livestock insurance specialists. Statewide agents have a background in agriculture and work hard to provide growers and ranchers with risk management plans and insurance coverage that fits their business needs. From hail insurance, livestock revenue protection, to multi-peril crop and revenue insurance, Statewide will help you with the right decisions. Statewide Ag Insurance in Chamberlain, Winter, and Mitchell. Locally owned, your dependable partner in crop and livestock protection and equal opportunity provider.
Back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
4th quarter action just underway here as Winter leads at 53-41.
The game, Betsy, which we saw Winter have a pretty dominant first period, and then Sully Buttes' turn in the second where they outscored them by 6, and then Winter returned the favor by outscoring them in the 6th. We're back to the results at the end of the first quarter pretty much.
Yeah.
Big question is, does Sully Buttes have enough left to have another second quarter type, quarter in them to see if they can get back in this close enough to make it interesting at the end?
Wesley Whitler with the big steal. He's going to put up the 3. He's got the hot hand. Long, high arching rebound. Oh, there's Whitler again. And he's going to draw the foul.
Just too much of a good thing. I love where Craven's head was at in that. He's thinking push the ball, go quick, get ahead of the defense, and I love that. It just the pass was not a safe passing lane, and just a turnover right underneath their opponent's basket.
Well, Craven's 6'6", and they've got Whitler listed at 6'1", but Whitler jumped like he was about 8'1" there and able to get the first free throw, and he's really trying to keep his team in this as he's got now 15. Most of that coming here in the, make it 16. He's got 12 points alone here in this second half. Not quite a minute gone in this fourth quarter. And Craven loses the handle, and here come the Chargers. Runner no good. Whitler again.
Oh,
wow.
I
Boy.
don't think there was much on that one.
But, you know, the last 2 shots he's put up, he's been fouled, and you'd think if he makes those, this game is, you know, instead of a 10-point lead for Winter, it's down to maybe 6. So he is going to have to shoot free throws here, and the foul was called on Schroeder.
Yeah, maybe Schroeder's knee got him or something there.
Oh, that one.
Definitely didn't.
That one an air ball by Whitler. It's only well, no, he's been to the free throw line quite a bit. It's his 3rd miss, but he's got 6 free throws, 6 out of 9. Not bad shooting. Make it, no, 6 out of 10. Excuse me, 8. He's actually 8 out of 12, I believe, from the free throw line.
Full court pressure being applied by the Chargers.
And Hammerbeck, who's been kept quiet. That's his 2nd points of the second half. He's got 7. So 6.5 to go in our ball game. The 3 no good for Westfall. And let's see if Winter maybe takes a little air out of the ball here. Still a long ways to go in this one.
And they'd like to, but they don't think that pressure's going to let them.
Right.
Force them to beat the ball
Ooh,
down.
that's a forced pass there. And who else but Wesley Whitler, and he's going to take it coast to coast, and he's going to get another chance at the charity stripe.
Just did a nice job of striding out, stepping through, trying to get around Olsen. Just got in the way, picks up the blocking foul.
So Whitler back to the free throw line again for his 3rd trip here in less than 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter. That one rattles in. As we're going to see number 20, Gavin Colson checking it back in along with Preston Kinney. That was Winter's 3rd team foul already here in the 4th quarter. So 2 more fouls and the Chargers will be shooting free throws. 3rd foul on Olsen. And ooh, so Whitler 3 for 6 from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. Good defense again by Sully Boots, and the bouncer in for Hammerbeck. He's got 4 now in the 4th quarter.
See, he was setting up to go with a power move to the hoop, but I think he figured out I'm better off just letting up a little bit and making sure I make this shot.
Yeah, it was a smart move by Hammerbeck. And then on the other end, Westfall with his 9th point. Lead still only 11. Now this pressure defense is kind of causing some issues for the Warriors here. They get it quickly across the court this time. Hammerbeck faked the 3-point attempt.
He shot a couple, so you almost got to respect it at this point. Not one that most people would want him to be shooting very often, but when you do shoot it, you don't necessarily want to give him a wide open look.
Hammerbeck used all 6'7" of that frame to catch that pass, and then he draws the foul. Of course, Sean here just a couple weeks ago officially signed his letter of intent to play football and finish his or continue his academic career at the University of Nebraska. So the future Cornhusker.
Call Lincoln his home.
Yep. And that'll be exciting to watch, Sean. Of course, Acoma Chamberlain resident Nash Hutmaker is another 3 by Craven, having a great career over there at Nebraska.
Full timeout called by Coach Gardner.
All right, so 60-second timeout called. We'll be back after a word from 2 of these sponsors.
Zip Trip is your local convenience store with 5 locations throughout South Dakota, offering top-tier gasoline and Cenex premium diesel fuels. Stop in for a great selection of your favorite snacks, beverages, pizza, and other hot foods. Become a Zip Trip Rewards member and save 5 cents per gallon of fuel every day. Plus, earn and redeem points for further discounts. Sign up at CenexZipTrip.com. Cenex Zip Trip is a proud supporter of all local athletics and activities. When it comes to game day, let Zip Trip fill your food and fuel needs.
Just like our hometown Winter Warriors strive to win on the field or court, Elevate Agronomics is here to help every acre of your operation reach its full potential. With the full lineup of seed and crop protection products, precision planting equipment, livestock feed, and more, Elevate is your go-to for any of your farming and ranching needs. Elevate is looking forward to watching the Warriors dominate this year and are poised to help you dominate your farming and ranching goals as well. Visit Elevate Agronomics in Winter or elevateagronomics.com to learn more. Elevate Agronomics. Reach new heights.
Come back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
5:11 to go in our ball game. Winner leads at 60-46. Last year when these two teams met up in Oneida, it was all Warriors. 61-25 was the total, the final. So Sully Butte's doing much better job here. Of course, they were fairly young last year. They bring, again, back a lot of returners and really making Winter work hard. I mean, they cut that lead down to 6 there at one time and in the second quarter and been hanging around. And 5 minutes to go, it's still anybody's ball game.
Yeah, it's the type of game that Winter has to finish. You can't just coast out, because if you do, this team will be, like you said, they'll close that lead down to a couple possessions.
Yackley back out to Whitler. He's got the hot hand, and that one just short. And, an offensive rebound was there, but not able to cradle it was Colson, and so it will be Winter possession with just under 5 minutes to go. Again, Winter will be in action again on December 30th over in Parkston at the Parkston Classic. Once we find out the opponent and time, we'll let you know. Well, that's what we're hearing. That's what we've been told.
Unofficially.
Yes,
maybe.
Unofficially we're here in Dakota Valley, so that'll be a heck of a matchup for Winter.
Yeah, they're no stranger to the state tournament.
No. And who else but Mr. Whitler again, driving hard to the hoop, and this time he does get the and one attempt. Yeah, that's what we're hearing. Time and again, opponent to be determined for sure in time, but that will be brought to you live, simulcast by the Trojans Live crew over there, Tony Kinnenberg and his crew. And then Winter will be back home on Friday the 3rd as they host Parkston in the doubleheader with the girls. As Whitler, the old-fashioned 3, and then Winter Warriors turn around and go to Mitchell on the 4th for the Sacred Hoops Classic, and I'm hearing maybe Red Cloud
I think that's
in that matchup. So, again, and I'm hearing possibly the feature game, meaning to be the last game of the day over at the Sacred Hoops. So it'll be a late night. And then Winter Lady Warriors will host Sioux Falls Christian that day here at the Winter Armory. So a lot of basketball coming up here. Going to be a little bit of a break with the Christmas holiday, but then it's going to be January will fly, as there is a lot of basketball to be played. Unfortunately, a lot of it at home this year, especially in January for both the Lady Warriors and Warriors.
Yeah, it's a good time of the year to stay home.
Yeah. On a day like today, though,
January
it's nice to be
get
out.
Cold,
yes.
And, we haven't had any of the white stuff yet, so you just know at some point it's probably to come.
And another turnover by Winter, and here comes Sully Buttes. Oh, I thought that was going in. Look at Wesley Whitler. Man, what a hustler. Man, yeah, he has just been, especially in the second half, just keeping his team in this. But that time, Winter gives up no points. 3:40 to go in the ball game. One of these teams going to have their first loss of the season. And Craven going hard, but he will draw the foul. Of course, Sully Buttes only with 1 game under their belt. Winter with 2. And foul called.
Barber picks up a second.
And that's the second team foul. So Sully Buttes still has 3 to give. Winter only has 1 more foul to give. And Craven, another free throw. He's only missed 1 on the afternoon.
Night from the free throw line, or afternoon.
This will be his 13th free throw here on the day, and he's only missed 1.
Toughest time to tie your shoes when everybody's watching and they're waiting for you. Yeah. That's when you screw up twice.
Another free throw good for the sophomore for Winter, having a great afternoon. As Seth Heath checks back in for the Warriors. Biggest lead of the day, 15 for Winter. Colson with the ball, getting it to Whitler. Colson thought about it. He's going to drive inside, put up the shot. No good. And Craven again. Boy, between the rebounds, the blocks, and the points, that young man is having a heyday. 4 blocks alone in the first half for young Carter Craven. Halligan Winter going to take a little air out of the ball here, I think.
We've got Heath over on the right wing.
Yep, Winter just playing some keep away right now with 2:52 to go in the game, 8 on the shot clock. Halligan going to feed it inside. Hammerback, and Hammerback going to get hammered.
Sometimes I think they just take it a little for granted.
Yeah.
They don't give Sean great passes a lot of the time. Here you go. You try to get this and keep it and deal with it. Sorry about that.
Yeah, use that 6'7", 6'8" frame to go up there and get it, Sean.
A few minutes ago, we seen one down on the baseline that was a tough one, a little high for him. He was able to kind of tap it a couple times and then threw it off a Charger as he was going out of bounds, who was standing out of bounds, and so it ended up being winner ball.
Right.
But, yeah, just sometimes the passes to Sean are probably just not the greatest because they figure he can do about anything. But
Whitler with the runner had to shoot that over Hammerback, and no good, and Winter comes away with it. Sean now in double digits for the Warriors. 2.5 to go in the ball game. Oh, there's a great pass, and Sean off glass and in, and looks like we're going to have another timeout called by Coach Gardner here. Looks like this one is, I believe, a full minute. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Agrimax and West River Ag have been in the winter area for a combined total of 9 years. We offer top-of-the-line services and inputs such as chemical, seed, fertilizer application, spraying, and agronomy services with a certified crop advisor on staff. We are a full-service business that is locally owned and operated. We look forward to continuing service to the ag community and cannot wait to help you with all your agricultural needs. Agrimax, shaping the future of ag.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
2:26 to go in the ball game. Winter Warriors up by their biggest lead of the day of 19. Sully Buttes with possession here. Bringing it up is Colson. He's being guarded by Olsen. Olsen on Colson there. Halligan now on, I believe that was Mercer. He misses the shot. And then a foul on the, oh, they're going to say a travel. Excuse me. So Aiden Schroeder going to get called for the travel off the rebound. And so we'll stay with the Chargers here. Grace. Here's a long three put up by Mercer off the iron, back of the iron, and Seth Heath, huge rebound there. And that might kind of start wrapping this one up with minute 52 to go in the ball game. The Warriors up by 19 here, and they're just going to start taking some air out of the ball. Looks like we're going to get some other players in for the Winter Warriors. Halligan bounce pass to Craven, and I think that was last touch by Carter. He says, my bad. And we're going to see Jackson Bachman checking back in for Winter, the senior. Also checking in for the first time today. Broden Duffy, the 5'7" senior. Number 54, Austin Blair, the 6'4" senior. Nice to see Austin back out for basketball this year. Number 43, Sam Steele, the 6'2" sophomore, the transfer from Burke here. So Sam's grandpa helping out, doing some coaching. Clayton Steele, and I didn't see who made the bucket. You didn't see it either? We'll give it to Mr. Whitler. I think he was right down there. So. Minute 18 to go here. Duffy with the ball, back out to Bachman. And so the Winter Warriors are going to improve to 3-0 and get ready for their matchup in Parkston on the 30th. We're hearing again Dakota Valley. Not quite sure that is the matchup, but when we know, you'll see it on our Facebook page. For Sully Buttes, number 2, Breton Barber, a 5'6" 8th grader in. Number 44, James Miles, a 6'3" junior. Number 10 is Jet Yackley. He's been in and out of the ball game. Get you a couple more players here if I can see their numbers. Looks like number 25 is checked in. Cooper Falkenhagen. He is a 6'2" sophomore.
Easton Moore, did you say?
I did not. And he's wearing number 3, Easton Moore. It's a shot put up by Calhoun, no good. Moore is a 6-foot 8th grader. So 47 seconds to go. Winner again going to improve to 3-0. We'll be off until the 30th. Again, the Lady Warriors will be home here with the Warriors on January 3rd. Here's Sam Steele for the 3. No good. Jackson Bachman runs down the rebound. Trying to get it back to Steele, and a loose ball comes away to the Chargers.
We call Sam the detective. It just sounds like one of those old detective movie names, Sam Steele.
Yeah, he does.
A private detective or something.
So another turnover here is a couple more players for the Warriors coming back in here. Number 22 is Camden Anderson, the 5'11" sophomore, and number 51, Carter Foster, the 6'4" sophomore. So Coach Gardner just saying, walk the ball up. Bachman will have to get it over across the timeline now before the 10-second rule. And he's just going to dribble it out here, and that looks to be our final as the Winter Warriors do win it 68-51 unless Winter puts up a basket here. Foster going to dribble around, get it to Anderson, and that is our final. 68-51, Winter Warriors improve to 3-0. We're going to step away for about 90 seconds. I'm going to add up some point totals here, and then we'll be back for our post-game report.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The Winter Advocate is the exclusive newspaper of Tripp County serving Winter, Colome, and surrounding communities. Each Wednesday, you will find the latest in state and local news, sports, job openings, classifieds, and all legal public notices. Call 605-842-1481 or stop down to their new location in the City Building at 325 South Monroe, Suite 119. Deadlines are Friday at 5 p.m. for the Advocate and noon on Fridays for the Rocket. The Winter Advocate is a proud supporter of all Winter and Colome school activities on the Live Ticket Network.
Being a part of a community means sharing the history and future of the people all around you. For 115 years, First Fidelity Bank has been doing just that, helping you get the most out of life by providing the services and tools you need, the conveniences and technology you want, and the friendly faces you expect. So you get everything you need right here in the place you call home, now and for many years to come. First Fidelity Bank.
Yeah. Another one. Yep. Man, this town's changed. Yeah. About damn time.
Welcome back to the Meyer Ag Press Box. Contact Trace Meyer, your Beck's hybrid seed dealer, and see how Meyer Ag can make every acre count for you.
Back at the Winter Armory, checking out our Faninga Ranch post-game report. The Winter Warriors, again, improved to 3-0 with a 68-51 hard-fought victory. I mean, Winter just never really pulled away here till later in the fourth quarter. Credit Sully Buttes. They played some really tough defense, really stuck around, and especially in that third quarter, and made it a very good ball game for quite a while. But for the Sully Buttes Chargers, again, these are kind of unofficial point totals, but they did add up, so that was good. Jet Yackley, he finishes the afternoon with 2 points. Looks like Tegan Westfall with 9. Wesley Whitler really came alive in the second half. He ends up the game with 22 points. Gavin Colson with 10. Eli Mercer with 6. And Gavin Barber with 2 points for Sully Buttes. Sully Buttes unofficially 15 of 21 from the free throw line. For the Winter Warriors, Aiden Shorter with the bucket. Ryder Halligan with 15 points. Seth Heath with 1 point. Carter Craven with an afternoon, 37 points, 4 blocks. I don't know how many rebounds.
Another double-double.
Oh,
for sure.
yes, yes.
had 2 of them already this season in the first 2 games, and make it a 3rd in a row. It's probably going to be a pretty common occurrence, I'm going to guess.
11 of 12 from the free throw line was Carter. What an afternoon. And Sean Hammerbeck coming on there in that 4th quarter with 13 points. And I have the Warriors 17 and 19 from the free throw line. So that's huge. That's great stats there for the Winter Warriors. As again, they will be off now until the 30th when they go over to Parkston for the Parkston Classic. Again, we'll have the matchup and times for that on our Facebook page. And Gerald, any last thoughts?
No, just much like the girls, just a really good win and a good way to close out what's going to be a little bit of a break for both teams. But saw a lot of good things today. You know, the playmakers continue to making plays and being pretty impressive, and Coach Gardner able to get, you know, most of his guys in the rotation in with some good playing time, and they're just going to continue to get better. It's a pretty young season already, but 3-0, and I'll take it. Absolutely, we'll take it too. And of course, Lady Warriors sitting at 2-1. So we're going to wrap it up here from the Winter Armory. Grace Brown on camera. Penny Heenan jumping in for grandson Levi Heenan. Did about a 5-minute training. She knocked it out of the park here. So Gerald Tebrick, Betsy Watson, we thank all of you for watching and listening. We want to wish everybody out there a very, very Merry Christmas. We won't talk to you again until after the first of the year, so we'll talk to you next year. Yep, Merry Christmas. And remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. We'll talk to you again in 2025. Thanks for watching and listening.
Wow, Bill, you're walking so much better. What did you do?